Hi yogis, it's me Debbie here from Yoga on Main on a Wednesday with my probably third attempt at least today to get a Vinyasa flow on this hump day for you. I'm in my backyard. I've had lawnmower, weed eaters, people just riding around on their lawnmower for fun, I believe. And then somehow my phone wasn't recording when I thought that I was. So anyway, sis, do you notice my headband, my facelift headband? And ponytail working as a double. Anyways, just have a fun day with me today. You don't need anything today but your mat and a sense of humor. So let's begin. Let's start today by coming into fire toes, which isn't very many people's favorite pose today, but it's so good to help prevent plantar fasciitis and even to help if you have plantar fasciitis. So drop your hips towards your heels, bring knees and heels together, and then bring your hands right on your quads right now. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, relax your shoulder blades down your back. Now, fire toes is an asana that is actually supposed to help you rid pent-up anger that you may be holding that you don't even know that you're holding on to. So take a breath and release anything that you're holding on to. Sometimes we want to hold on to something, so now's the time to let it go. Whenever you're ready, we're going to lift the arms up overhead as you breathe in. See if you can lift the heart, and as you exhale, place your hands behind your back. Interlace your hands and squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift your chin up towards the sky, and as you exhale, we're going to lean forward. Drop your head, and then lift your hands up and towards the top of the mat. Now release your hands, bring them right under your shoulders, come off of those toes, and you're probably thinking, thank goodness, and then tap the top of your feet. Get the circulation back into them. And with the hands under the shoulders, we're going to turn the hands backwards today. So fingertips are pointing towards your knees as we do our cat-cows. So if this is comfortable for you, now soften your elbows, and as you breathe in, lift head, lift tail, chin lifts, belly relaxes towards the earth, and as you breathe out, we're going to straighten the arms out a little more. Tuck your chin and curl your tail. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. In, out. Last one. And then turn those wrists back towards the top of the mat. Walk the hands out, and as you exhale, relax the sit bones back and down for your first child pose. Breathe in, out. One more. Empty. On an in-breath, we're going to walk the shoulders back over the hands. Tuck your toes under, and then lift your knees. Bring the shoulders right over the hands as we hover. Reaching the ears away from the shoulders, breathe into this strong pose. And as you exhale, lift the sit bones up and then back towards the back of your mat, keeping your knees bent right now. Drop that eyebrow center towards the mat. Let your heart relax towards the mat. Breathe in, look forward. We're going to lower back to tabletop. And as you exhale, back and down, child pose. Inhale, back into your table. Keep the toes tucked under, lift the knees, hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, see if you can straighten the legs out a little and drop the heels a little more. Keep that head dropped, kind of give it a little nod up and down, and then look from ear to ear. Pedal it out. Call this walking the dog right now, or bicycling. And on this in-breath, we're going to come into a high plank. So leading with your shoulders, reach the ears away, look beyond the top of your mat, and activate your core muscles. Draw the low belly towards the low ribs. Activate your quads by pulling the kneecaps up and push those heels back. Wrap the triceps forward around your arms, breathing in and out. And then just move back and forth a little bit, stretching out the wrist a little more and the arches. Come into your strong plank, bend the knees, lift the sit bones up and back, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Now if this is too difficult, come down to your knees or child pose, but 2 more. And on the last breath, wherever you are, open your mouth and make a sighing noise. How great it is to be alive. On an in-breath, round yourself back into high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. This time, shift the whole body forward and lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhaling into up dog. Exhaling into down dog. Breathe in. Empty. 2 more. Last one. Inhaling into high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now, nice and slow, walk the feet towards the hands. And then just like you did our little pedaling, bend the knees one at a time like you're walking it out, like we're walking the dog. And then press the feet. We're going to root to rise all the way to that beautiful extended mountain. Heart lifts, chin lifts, and as you exhale, bring your hands back to your heart center. Press the feet, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back with the right foot. And then lean in towards the left heel. Go ahead and drop the right knee to the mat. Press the foot and reach your arms out and up. Crescent lunge. And exhale, bring your hands under the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toe under. On an in-breath, we're going to straighten out left leg and push your hips back towards that right foot. Draw those left toes towards your face for that intense hamstring stretch. And then inhale back into your lunge. On an inhale, option to drop the right knee or keep it lifted as you come into your crescent pose. Breathe in, out. So for one more, and then hands to your heart center. Placing hands under the shoulder, follow me through Vinyasa by stepping back into high plank and exhaling into chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog, shine the heart forward, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it in. Empty. On an in-breath, walk the feet back towards the hands. Root to rise, extended mountain as you breathe in. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. This time, stepping back with the left foot. And on an in-breath, we're going to lean into right heel and lower to the mat. Press the foot. Reaching arms out and up, crescent lunge as we breathe in. And exhale, softening a little deeper. Now, hands under the shoulders. We're going to tuck the toe under. Breathing and straighten out right leg. Push your hips back. And then maybe even curl those right toes towards your face for that intense hamstring stretch. It's like a little pyramid pose here. Inhale back into your lunge, reaching the ears away from your shoulders. Take the arms out and up as you return to your crescent. Breathe in, out. One more. And hands back to heart. Place your hands under your shoulders. Step up with the left foot to meet the right, and then keep your hips back and down. We're going to bring the arms out and up. So look forward, breathe in. If you can reach the arms and look up a little higher. And as you exhale, pull the shoulders and hips. See if you can lift the arms and look up. Set the hips back and down. Set your hips in this strong chair position today, just like there is a stool waiting for you. One more beautiful breath. Hands at your heart center. Place hands on the shoulders. Step or float back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 more breaths. Last one. Sigh it out if you need a little cooling breath. Not an inhale. We're going to lift the right leg this time. Bend the knee and stack your hips. Inhale, point the toe, expand. And as you exhale, draw it in and step it between your hands or right by the right thumb. Turning left toes at 10 o'clock. Anchor yourself down and rise to a strong warrior one. Breathe in and out. One more. And then place your hands behind your back. We're going to interlace the fingers, open through the collarbones, and exhale, fold into your humble warrior. Take a big breath in your humble warrior. And remember, humble warrior doesn't mean that you have to show off or have ego. It means let go. It just feels good. Nobody's watching. And then release your hands. We're going to walk them towards the center, spinning both toes towards 12 o'clock right now. Breathe in, drop your head. Bend your right knee, lower your hips towards your right heel. Maybe bring hands to heart for a little kung fu balance pose today. And then placing your hands back under the shoulders, we're gonna press ourselves back to center. Now walk your hands towards the left foot and turn your left toes towards the top of the mat. Right toes right now are at 2 o'clock. On an in-breath, pressing in, rooting into the earth. We're gonna lift our arms up overhead for that beautiful warrior one today. In, out, one more. Hips are open, heart is open. Last breath, and then hands behind your back. Interlacing those hands, squeezing, opening the collarbones, and as you exhale, humble warrior. You may be here today. You may be all the way down with your head on the mat and your hands towards the right corner. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're feeling this beautiful, lovely stretch everywhere in your body. One more breath. Release the hands. And then we're going to, from your walking back towards the center, I had to think what I was doing, and turn both toes once more towards 12 o'clock. Bend the left knee this time and lower your hips towards the left heel. Curl those right toes to the sky, maybe bring the hands to heart for this kung fu balance pose. I love this pose. Breathe in, out. Now placing hands under the shoulders, we're gonna press ourselves back up and then heel toe the feet together. So when the feet are a little bit wider than hip width, turn your toes at 10 and 2 and lower your hips. You can either come into a high squat or you can come all the way down into a low squat. And then taking your elbows, press the knees a little farther apart. Hands right at your heart center right now. Breathe in. Exhale, soften. Into the nose, out through the nose. And seriously, if you're working out in your yard or your garden, this squat pose is really good on your hips, a good hip opening pose. So if you can master this, try to do this when you're planting, weeding, or whatever you're doing. We're gonna hold for one more breath today. And then we're gonna place the hands underneath us and just press your hips back up towards the sky and heel toe the feet back together. Now, come back towards the top of your mat. Soften onto your knees once more. And it's going to be a little hero pose today. And go ahead and set the hips back on your heels and bring the shoulders over the hips. So what I love about hero pose is that it stretches out the top of your feet, your shins, your knees, and your quad muscles. Breathe in and relax those shoulder blades down your back. Take a breath. Make a little commitment to yourself to do some yoga every day, even if it's just connecting with your breath. Whenever you're ready from your hero pose today, we're going to maybe get a little deeper. You can stay here, or you can lower your hips in between your feet. Now, from here, hands can be at the heart center, or you can place them behind your back. We're gonna lift the chin, so wherever you are, lift your chin. See if you can lift the heart, and if your hands are on your feet, see if you can lift the hips as you come into what I call like a little mini camel pose today. And as you exhale, relax the hips back. Now, walk the hands out, and we're gonna come into a camel, and that's why I wanted this little mini one. So with the hands underneath your shoulders, bring your feet together and press the top of the feet into the mat once more. Bring your hands to your hips and open up through your collarbones. Beautiful opening, heart opening pose. Camel is one of the deepest back bends, so I want you to just do what feels good to you today. Some people get a little lightheaded. They feel like when they bend their back too much, and some people don't realize how much of a stretch it is from the top of your feet all the way underneath your chin. So taking your hands down by your side right now, on an in-breath, we're gonna bring our hands to our heart center. And then take your hands, either like you're gonna slide them in your skinny jeans, or if you want a little bit more of that wrist stretch that we had earlier, you can place the fingertips towards your shoulder blades. Wherever you are, on an in-breath, hug the elbows together, lift your chin, and as you exhale, let the hips relax forward. And then look up. If it feels good, let your head relax. If it doesn't, tuck the chin under and look straight in front of you. Now you can go as deep in your camel as you want by lifting the heart up and dropping the head, maybe bringing hands down to heels today. As you come into your full camel. Wherever you are today, open up your heart. Breathe in, love. Let go of anything is the opposite. One more beautiful heart-opening pose. And then save your back by placing your hands back at your hips and pressing yourself back up. Now we want to counter pose, so tuck the toes under, set the hips back, and bring your hands underneath your shoulders right now. We're going to tuck the chin really round your spine, and then bring the forehead as close to your knees as you can get. Grab hold of your heels and then roll onto the crown of your head as you pull your heels in towards your shoulders. And this is called rabbit pose. Breathe in, out. One more. Pull those heels towards the shoulders, really round that back. And then release the hands, swing the feet over the side, and lie down on your back today. So lying down on your back, we're going to bring the feet in the bound angle. So feet together, scoot those feet a little farther towards the end of the mat as opposed to closer to your pelvis. You just feel some different areas opening up and stretching, and then place your hands at your heart center. Maybe one on your heart and maybe one on your belly. Take a breath. Just visualize that breath in every cell of your body right now. Healing breath, energizing breath, strengthening breath. And as you exhale, let go of any tiredness, any weakness, any negativity. Breathe in peace and love and happiness, and let go of any stress, worry, anger. Whenever you're ready, close the knees and bring them in towards your chest. Grab hold of the arches of your feet and bring the knees into your armpits as you rock back and forth in this little lovely happy baby today. Happy baby pose not only feels good, but it massages all of the organs on the back side of your body. So give those adrenal glands a nice massage. Kidneys, spleen, tailbone, sacrum area. And then slide the hands down the calves, down the thighs, as you reach the toes towards the sky. Spread those toes, and then relax the feet. Spin your palms up. Take a few breaths in this waterfall position. Just visualize any anxiety flowing out of your body right now like water over a waterfall. Boost your immune system today. Did you know that waterfall actually helps your body rid itself of viruses, environmental toxins, pollutants, bacteria? Just by activating the lymphatic system, by coming into an inversion. So if you lead a little more today, you can rock the hips up, place your hands at your back, and then allow your toes to relax over your head in a plow position. So if plow is in your practice today, breathe in and out. And then if you want to come into more of an inversion, you can lift the feet up towards the trees or the sky today as you come into your supported shoulder stand, giving all of your organs a massage by changing their perspective. So right now, kidneys are on top of adrenals. All your intestinal organs are having a chance to have more space, move around a little bit. Whenever you're ready, lower the knees, slide your hands down your hips, and then straighten out your legs. Take your hands down by your side, palms up, and let your feet relax out to the side. Breathing in and breathing out. Whenever you're ready, walk the feet back towards your hips. Bring the knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a hug. A hug just for showing yourself some self-love today and practicing some yoga. And extend the right arm and roll to the right side. You can stay here, or whenever you're ready, press yourself up to a nice seated, cross-legged, comfortable position. Bring your hands to your heart center one last time today. Wednesday, hump day. Much peace, much love, and namaste. Stay safe, stay at home, practice yoga, and watch Bob Tinbarge and Aaron, Lydia, Tammy. There's some good stuff out there, so tune in. You can do yoga all day long. Namaste and much peace.